Hi, welcome to my channel and please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Today I bring a topic about ship captains held by Indonesian Navy, decry, bribes and betrayal. Glenn Matikong, a Filipino father of four, is one of dozens of captains held at the Batam Naval Base after being arrested for anchoring an Indonesian water without permit while waiting to enter Singapore. Manila, Philippines, plagued by mosquitoes at night and marauding monkeys by day. Ship Captain Glenn Matikong was held for months at an Indonesian naval base before ending up in cramped prison cell, sleeping alongside convicted murderers and child rapists. The Filipino father of four was one of dozens of captains held at the Batam Naval Base after being arrested for anchoring in Indonesian waters without any permit while waiting to enter Singapore. According to a dozen people involved in the cases, including captains, ship owners, and also intermediaries and insurers. Most of the captains were freed after a few weeks once ship owners made unofficial payments to Navy intermediaries of between $300,000 and $400,000, the people said. But Matikong, 70 years old, says his firm declined, so he and his vessel, the 20-year-old Seaways Rupimar oil tanker, remained captive at the base on Batam, an Indonesian island on 20 miles or 32 kilometers south of Singapore. After a 6-month wait, Matikong was sentenced in March to 60 days in jail. His once proud life as a captain shattered as he ended up in a crowded, cockroach-infested cell. The last few months were the worst time of my life, Matikong told Reuters in his apartment in the capital of Philippines, Manila, where he returned in May. I feel hopeless, I feel ashamed, and Captain Glenn Matikong on board of a tanker vessel at Amsterdam, Netherlands, May 13, 2019, a courtesy of Glenn Matikong. It is handed out via Captain Glenn. Captain Glenn Matikong, 47 years old, works around his farm in Nueva Ecija province north of Manila, Philippines, September 1, 2021. The U.S. company International Seaways, one of the world's biggest tanker operators and owner of the Seaways Rupimar, when it was detained, said it had pursued all legal avenues to get Matikong and the vessel released. As a matter of policy, we do not pay bribes, it said in an emailed response to Reuters, adding that it did all it could to improve Matikong's conditions while in custody and continued to provide financial and medical support to him and his family. The Seaways Rupimar has since been scrapped. Dozens of ships waiting to enter Singapore have been seized over the last year by Indonesian Navy for illegally anchoring in its waters, with most being released after ship owners made unofficial payments. Reuters has reported the waters just to the east of Singapore have been used for decades by ships waiting to enter the city-state, but the Indonesian Navy has cracked down on vessels it says are anchoring in its territory without paying port fees. The Indonesian Navy has said it never requests or receives money to release vessels. Detention are handled through the courts, or ships are released if there is insufficient evidence to prosecute. A Navy spokesman has said, the Navy did not respond to requests for additional comment for this story. Spokesman Julius Wijoyono told Reuters this month, however, that the Navy chief was sending an investigation team to Batam without giving further details or time frame. This is piracy, the four captains said. They believed they had been held for ransom in a well-organized extortion scheme run by Navy members, as previously reported by Reuters. David Ledoch, an American who was captain of the fiber optic cable laying ship Reliance when it was arrested last year, said he dodged prison after vessel's owner made an unofficial payment to fee him. This is piracy in its simplest form. Arrest the ship, arrest the captain, and hold the company ransom, and also collect the money, Ledoch told Reuters in his home in New Bern, North Carolina, also accusing Navy members of orchestrating by scheme. Reuters was unable to determine the amounts paid to free the ship or when the payment was made. The owner of the Reliance Subcom, which is an undersea cable company based in the U.S. state of New Jersey, did not respond to requests for comment. The U.S. Embassy in Jakarta told Reuters it was aware of the ship detention and payments being made to parties claiming to represent the Indonesian Navy. Ships should be exercise caution when navigating these waters, a U.S. official said, without addressing further questions. The alternative to making a payment to intermediaries working on behalf of the Navy is to wait for cases to go to court, leaving ships idle for months and potentially costing owners far more in lost revenue for vessels they can lease for tens of thousands of dollars a day. Ledoch, 57 years old, questioned why more waste wasn't being done by ship owners and governments to raise awareness of the issues. The International Maritime Organization, or IMO, a UN agency responsible for shipping security and safety, said it investigates matters raised by its member and it had yet to receive a request to look into this issue. So thank you for watching and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.